try that one. Let's try it. Yeah, internet troubles in Yuma city limits. Yeah, it's well, it is not actually the internet. I had my hotspot go down just 10 minutes ago. I've been trying to fire it up, and so far uh, I have not been successful. I am running on the T-Mobile hotspot on my phone, and hopefully we'll see if we can do it. I did a speed test a little bit earlier, and now I see I'm circling here. Yeah, well, it's not the AT&T this time. Got a commercial. It must be working. Yeah. Ay, 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 ay. Are we working? We'll see. We'll see if we're actually. I'm not holding out a lot of hope here. You are live, Dave. Okay. I don't know how well this is going to work, guys. I'm telling you, I do not have enough internet signal off of that T-Mobile phone, but we're going to try this and see what we can come up with. Ay, ay, ay. If we have too much, it's shaky, but you're there. Thank you. I appreciate it. I can see you. I hear you. Go for it. So, all right, guys, it's not AT&T's fault this time. It is my hotspot, and I have had a new hotspot over the last couple of months, and this is the first time though that I have not been able to connect to it. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, but we're going to try to make this happen. Welcome to Happy Hour Live. I'm Dave, and I'm wearing pants. I had to wear pants. Uh, it's been a good week. I am back at Yuma. This is Araby Acres behind me. There's a picnic and a get together happening right over there. There's even a fire, but I guess you can't see the fire because somebody parked a golf cart in front of it. Uh, yeah, again, Sunday evenings are the busiest. Right? Yeah, it might be. It might be. Guys, I took a trip. So I did two things this last week that I wanted to show you, and I did film. If you like classic cars, have I got a little video for you? And their pun is intended on that. So we're gonna see if I can get that video out to you. And then also, if you're going over to Algadones anytime soon, get ready. There is a new entryway going into Algadones just over the last week. They have started a while now, but now you have to walk through that way, and it looks like it's going to be pretty nice. So big changes coming as far as getting into Algadones, and we'll see if we can't put that video up. And if you're joining me late, we just have a really bad internet signal here, guys. So if it hadn't already been scheduled, I think I probably I don't know if I would have tried to do it with this little of internet, but let's say hi to everybody real quick. I'm going to hold off on that video just a little bit because I know some people show up late and then they feel like they missed out on the video. But I want to say hi to everybody, and we'll play that video in here in just a minute. See if we can keep it. Cowboy Biker Adventures gets first in the house from Lake Kissimmee State Park. How you doing there, Don? There's Cosmic Mermaid and Starman. Glad to have you. WCRV Adventures. Hi guys. Sassy Pants for you. That is Miss Jen. Can I just say, Miss Bonnie is probably watching in the background. Guys, wish her well. She just had surgery over the last week. If you have followed her story along with mine over the last couple of months, she's been planning on having a knee replacement. And I did ask her if it was okay if I mentioned it. And yes, absolutely, it is okay. She considers your friends are my friends, and just you can let them know. So she is recovering. She's only a few days out of surgery, and she's doing good. She's doing good. But Miss Jen is there taking care of her and doing a fantastic job. I've been keeping in touch with those guys, and hopefully get better soon there, Miss Bonnie. By the way, Miss Bonnie, I found a car for you. You'll see it on the video, so you'll have to be watching here. Hopefully it'll play. That's a video that I was just planning on showing for the live, but if for some reason we get cut off, guys, I will go ahead and put that video out anyway, and so that we can show it, because I do like that Dwarf Car Museum. So, along with the new entryway to Los Algadones. So, Miss Monica Ingold letting people know there's a new dump and fill in Parker. I actually have seen that one. I didn't stop, but it looks nice and wide open, and probably a good stop. X Fired Up Cracker Box Palace is in the house. Glad to have you. RV Living Life. Okay, here's a shameless plug for RV Living Life. You know what? They have gotten more mileage out of this cup right here, and it's still looking good. Gary, I don't know how long ago you gave me that cup, but I still got it. It's still holding in there. So, Market Share is in the house. Glad to have you here. All right. Let's go ahead and see if we can fire up. Hopefully I got everybody here. I'm trying to scroll down and make sure that I didn't miss anybody here. But let's see if I can get right down to the bottom here. Gosh darn it. Get down. You guys are talking faster than I can scroll. HC Carefree Highway. Miss Howard, Mr. Howard and Cindy are in the house. Glad to have you guys here. I haven't seen your face in a while. I am glad to have you here. Penny for your thoughts. That's Miss Lamona. Glad to have you here. Hopefully you guys are doing okay up there in Vegas. And thank you. Heal well, Miss Bonnie. Absolutely. Bonnie is watching in the background, so she'll appreciate you guys your guys' well wishes. So let's see. Let's see if we can pull it off, guys. All right. Throw it up there. What is going on, guys? I'm Dave. And this is our endeavor today. Dwarf Car Museum, Maricopa, Arizona. I've been staying at the Action Casino, not too far away. Took a short trip over here. We're going to go in and check out this unusual car museum. Join us. They actually have a mater. It's mater. Now this is a private garage. The Exxon station is kind of set up to make it look like you can get gas here. I saw a couple of old timers standing there talking about this pump and how it actually works. Or worked in the day. Probably not so much today. I like it. Kind of old signs on the walls. And even a camera looking at us. Although, I'm not thinking that camera It doesn't look very good.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good. Have you been here before?
I have, a few years ago.
Yeah. Welcome. All the pictures you would like. The Impala is not here. He
Okay.
took it to his house for painting purposes.
We'll go through and take a look.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Ernie's still working on it.
Wow. Now, to give you some idea, let me see if I can just, and look at this one. My gosh. Okay, so to give you some idea, the size reference, let me see if I can set the camera down for just a second. So it might take a little bit. Go stand next to some of these. Yeah, it is hard to really describe the amount of work that must go into creating something like this. And guys, I'm here to tell you, they just look fantastic. This one, Mark Dwarf on the front. These are all drivable cars. 39 Chevy Dwarf. Unbelievable. Oh, this one. Hey, body. There's a car for you right there. Give you an idea. I don't think I would fit, but I might. Pretty amazing. I will say that was not open the last time I was here. Looks like they've added on. So the last time that I was here was probably, oh, at least 3 years ago. I'll put a link up above for that video. Complete with dash. Pretty incredible. Oh, here's a convertible if you like your convertibles. I still don't know if I can give some idea of just how small we're talking. I'm on my knees right now. Cars, they are beautiful cars.
Donated on it. Most all of the stuff was donated from somebody that wanted their stuff on here. It has full instrumentation, horns. It has a dinosaur egg that's hatching. In the back seat it has a pot-bellied stove back there.
Now this one looks like I might be able to fit inside this one. I'm 6'5", guys. So it takes a lot of A lot of seat. That takes a lot of room. It takes a lot of room to fit 6'5". This one. Now, if you're wondering, all of these are capable of running. Some of them probably haven't run in a long time. It's hard to say. Yeah, it's so that's it. If you wash it and you put it in the dryer for too long, is that how they shrink? I'll tell you what, it kind of seems that way. I have seen a little bit. If you go there to the museum, you see a little bit of how he puts those together, and they take years to do. Um, he'll find sheet metal wherever he can, including old refrigerators, and he also finds chrome on the old. Remember how the old refrigerators used to have chrome on them? He takes advantage of that and the sheet metal, and that is all they are hand done, and he is just a master fabricator as far as I'm concerned. How you take something and create something smaller out of it. You can see the hand drawn blueprints that he has up on the walls, and he has everything scaled down literally to uh, uh, to a working size. I don't know what that size is, but you can see how he's graphed it, and when he goes to create this sheet metal, he is going for exactly that size, and it just an amazing thing. When I first went in there, there was an Impala that he was working on in the back. That's his latest project, and the gal at the front was telling me the Impala is out for paint and due to be finished relatively soon. These still, but yeah, alcohol creates shrinkage. The size is 1/16 for cars. I don't know if it's quite down to 1/16. I think it's a third or something to that effect. But they all are running cars, and he has figured out tire and wheel size, and he literally will make the wheels himself to match what size he needs for his creation. So just a fascinating walkthrough. Now they're getting a little more organized. Before you'd show up, that I think the last time I was there was 3 or 4 years ago, and he you just walked on in and took a look around. Since then, and this last trip, they actually had a sign-in book, and they do charge $5 to get in to see the cars. As far as I'm concerned, it is well worth it, and something tells me he uses that money for building his cars. So good on him, and he's been doing it since 1980, guys. I did get a video of his very first car that he did, which is a Dwarf race car. and he got out of racing and went over to doing the classic cars, and all the way down to adding Dwarf on the front of it rather than the original logos that go on the cars. So fascinating walkthrough. Really love that place. If you're ever in Maricopa, where did I say that was at? Oh, staying at the Action Casino, and I'm drawing a blank on the. I want to say Mariposa, but it's not Mariposa. Where the heck is that? But it's not far from there, and it's well worth the look up on the internet and take a drive over there and take a look at those. So, So guys, I got my teeth worked on this week. That was the reason for staying. I went in there 2 weeks ago thinking, I just need a cleaning, I need what have you, and yeah, no, they had bigger plans for me. And since I'm going to be going over on the East Coast for next year, I'm not going to be coming back down to Yuma. I won't see Yuma again for a couple years, so I wanted to make sure I got everything taken care of. And I did. I do have some video out there where I was trying to film after going to the dentist, and one day this whole side of my face was frozen. I mean I could talk only out of this side of my face. The second time that I went, the whole front of my face. And I actually got some video of that, and I'll have to put that out there because you can tell that I was having trouble. I couldn't move my lips, so it was but I got all taken care of, got done, and managed to go in and do a little bit of shopping on my final day there. And maybe if we have time before the end of it, I will go ahead and see if I can find that video for you and throw that up there. But I did notice though, over the last week, they've been changing around the whole front entryway going into Algadones. And guys, I may have done something. I wouldn't recommend doing it, but I managed to get a camera to walk through so you guys could see it. And if you guys would like to go to Mexico with me, let me see if I can take you over to Mexico. Let me see if I can find that video there. No, not in that one. No. All right. Where is? No. Well, darn it. Where did I put that video? Well, I guess I will, while we're sitting here chatting, I will see if I can't find that video and bring it up. Is it in that one? It is not in that one. Thank gosh. It's got to be in that one. Yeah, there it is right there. Here we go. Here we go. We'll get it. We'll get it. Hey guys, this is day number 4. Going into Algadones to finish up my dental work. There was a bit of a hiccup with something yesterday, so I have to come back today. But I'm also going to try to see if I can work out a deal on those light covers because I really like those. We'll see if I can work out a deal to get those. But I also wanted to show you they've changed the entryway going into Los Algadones. They tore out the old building. It used to be right there. So see if we can get away with showing. They've added a new see if we can get away with getting through here with a camera, but they've added a new building. I'll show it to you if I can. The old building used to be right over there. That is gone completely. Added a new fence and a flagpole. And the new building is right around the corner here. This is the new building as you enter into Mexico. And there you go, where we are in. Adding new fence, have to go around this way. I'm not sure what they're going to do, but it looks like you drive through this way. So if you're coming into Algadones fairly soon, chances are you'll run into it. And I have to get by a tractor here. Oh, thank you. So yeah, that is all new over there. No gracias. You still got to run into the cast of characters trying to get you into the different stores and different services. And that guy up there, he is working on the Algadones internet. That looks like a mess. Well, I have to get to my dental appointment, and then we'll see where we go after that. Hopefully this one is not going to include any shots that are going to numb my face. Yesterday I had a hard time trying to describe what I was doing because my face was all numb. But let's see if we can make it happen today.
The dentist ready, buddy? Dentist out of the pharmacy?
Do you want anything in your No.
No turbo bag? Turbo bag.
So there you go, guys. See if I can stop that one. There we go. Yeah, that whole entryway going in there is new and updated. It used to be you kind of walked out through some old buildings and you were right there in Algadones. I saw WCRB Adventures is where the vendors, and the vendors are still all there. That first section there, they never really had a lot of vendors, but as soon as you cross the street where I stopped the video there, you enter into them. They're all there. They're all there, and I have a little bit of footage of that, so maybe we'll show that here in a little bit. So, nice shirt, Dave. which that one? That's my old base, if that's the one you're talking about there, Gary. It is still busy over there, but they are winding down. This is kind of the end of the season for them. The snowbirds end up going home. I will say, if anybody knows when they do the Snowbird Festival there in Algadones, let me know. I don't know what day that is, and I didn't see anything for it, but I have heard about it. And I like going over there. They make it pretty easy. I will say, I came back a couple of times, and the line going out was about an hour long. And considering my face was hurting, I opted for the margaritas. And there's a little restaurant right there and right across from the gate to get out. And I just sat out there with a margarita and watched the line for a little while until it went down a little bit. So that should be 2 Saturdays from now, Don says. Yeah, I'm not sure. Is that it? It'll be 2 Saturdays from now. It is kind of, I don't know what happens over there during it, but I'm curious if anybody's been through that. It would be kind of interesting to find out. So, I did finally, I will say I had to make 2. It was my original appointment for my dental was only supposed to be 2 days. And the second day that I came back, I was supposed to get a couple of crowns, and the dentist did not like the crowns and asked me to come back the next day. So I did. And the next day, the dentist still didn't like the crowns, and I think there was a height issue on it that he was having an issue with, and thankfully he didn't just run with it. He took care of me, and he actually stopped our appointment and he went over to the lab, and apparently he was like, I'm not going to ask him to come back another day. So I did have about 3 days to go in there and got it taken care of. So, or was it 4 now? Now I'm drawing a blank. But I did manage to make it over to Mocha's, and man, I'll tell you what, I'm going to be sad to see that place go for at least a couple of years before I can get back. Because it was absolutely fantastic, and I unfortunately, though, with those dentist trips, I did not take a trip over to Mocha's, so no Mocha's. But let's see here. Let's see if I can pull up. I was doing. I think I showed it to you last week. I was doing some wheeling and dealing on some light covers, guys, and I did decide to pull the trigger on that. And I got over there, and let's see if is that one. I think this is the one where I managed to pull it off here. Oh, no, that's a stop that one. That's there we go. Hold on. Let's go to that one. It's the one right before that. If you're not used to you can, and I do. Now, I don't know if he says the original price that he wanted for these things was $38 a piece. Let's see if I can pull it up there. Not that one. That one.
You know what? I will do 33 a piece.
We're down to 33.
Good price. These ones are nice.
Yeah. I'd really need a pair. I was actually getting 6 total.
What about you don't at least take that one now so I can make one more sound.
Right. How long would it take you to make another sound?
No, next week we got it.
Oh, yes, I'm leaving.
When you leave?
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, can you make these 4 happen for 100?
Oh, I can't. I mean, at least give me 33 at least.
Yeah, I can't.
Because these are like the nothing. We know the real capital.
I get it. I get it. Yeah. I could do 100. I could do 100 for the 4 of them. I can do that.
I told you what, just give me 30 a piece. I do it for you. But you know that's family because we have to make a living. We
What?
sell it for 38 each. I do 30 a piece.
Right. Well, let me see if I can find some, because I need 2 more.
Oh,
And let me see if somebody else has something that I can. I noticed the big ones. I see the big ones, but they don't do me. Let's see if we can get it over here. Let's see if I can speed this up a little bit. This is unedited. Oh, too far. Too far. So my goal was about 25 a piece. He started at 38. I don't know. He's still holding at 30 bucks a piece. And there we go. Well, we'll go ahead and just stop. But we ended up at 169 for all 3, which I don't know. I was shooting for 25 a piece, but I did get them. And here's some of the ones I got. These are going to be light covers in the living room, and there's lights on each side of the couch. I did get couches, and there's that one right there. And we're going to fabricate some lights out of these and install these, update those lights, and looking forward to that. That's I think that was a lot of fun, and I took a little bit of Mexico home with me. So hopefully that won't be too much trouble. I think I can use the original light fixtures to make those all up. I'll be covering that, and I'll let you know how that goes. I have to find some parts though, and so I'll get it done. I'll get it done. I have 2 in the bedroom. I was going to say 2 in the bedroom, 2 on each side of each couch. So for a total of 6 lights that I need to update. The old ones were just they're old and dated, and honestly I don't use them because they have been just a little bit too bright. And so literally for since 2015, since I've owned that coach, I don't use those lights because they're just too bright. But I think those will make a nice indirect lighting that I can leave on and actually use. So looking forward to making that swap over. But I went someplace else too, and I don't know where the video is on that, but it was good wheeling and dealing with them, and I know that those guys do some good work. The guy that I was talking to is the one who makes those, and I did appreciate that he did some beautiful work on a lot of that metal work. He also said that he does the stained glass, and that's what I was talking about last week. And I think it was somebody in the room said, "Yeah, don't go with the glass because the stained glass is you have an earthquake going every day." and that stained glass is not going to hold up well in an RV. And that was great advice. I hadn't even thought about that, and I'm glad that that was mentioned. So let's see if I can go back. Let's see here. Thank you. Yeah, I think they're going to be. I'm really looking forward to getting those in, because it would be nice to have. That's 6 lights in the coach that I don't use, and for no other reason than they're just. It's just not comfortable lighting, so I don't. I can't find that. I don't want to. Not sure what I did with it. Somebody was asking where's the sales place. Let's see if I can find it. I did a lot of walking around, and let's see if we got here. What is going on, guys? Okay, it's another day, and I can't move my lips. I went to the dentist, and it's all numb. But I was telling you about the light covers on the live in the last video, and here's what we're looking at right here. And I'm thinking these, so two of each, 2 of this one and 2 of this one, and yeah, they had some of those too. We're gonna see what we can get them down to. All right. There you go. I'm working on it. Those will be for light covers. My lips don't move. A lot of pretty work around here, though. I like it. They have big ones, but I can't use the big ones. So I think those will make great light covers. Now the irony is, when I was talking to him and my lips wouldn't move and I couldn't talk, was I was talking to the kid. I had them down to $25 each, and when I decided to bag it at that point, just because I couldn't talk, and I should have taken him up on that, because that $25 a piece didn't happen again. So, oh, the lips knit. So, yeah, I can't work. Like I said, I thought, you know what? It's going to be better if I come back another day when I can actually talk and I can film it, and I did. So as it turned out, the price went back up to $38. I wasn't able to find the original kid that I was dealing with, so I managed to get him down a little bit farther, but it was fun. It was fun dealing with them. It always is going over there. So looking forward to making that happen. Yeah. I that's what the dentists will do that. Absolutely. Well, guys, I think I have run out of anything else going on right now. This is kind of tomorrow will be my last day in Yuma, and then I'm out of here. It's time to get going. So you just shouldn't have. I don't just. It was. Wait a minute. What is going on, guys? Okay, it's another day, and I can't move my lips. I went to the dentist, and it's all numb. Yeah, it was not good. it was not good. But I think we're gonna wrap it up for tonight, and looks like we're actually doing a time change. So I don't know what time. I think it is actually my computer is not reading right. So, but hopefully we'll have the time right, and hopefully I didn't miss you guys. It was 6 p.m. on my computer, but now I'm thinking my computer did not notice the time change. So that was if I'm running a little bit late, I will. That's all the excuse I've got. So hopefully you guys change your light your I'm reading. Hopefully you guys changed your clocks back over. I have not. I have to take care of it on the computer, but 9:52 here. The computer says it's 6:53, and my phone I notice says 7:53. So there you go. I've got to get everything talking the same time now. But hey guys, I will thank you for being here, and it's always fun hanging out and sharing with you guys. We're gonna call it a night and get on down the road. Glad you're late, Dave. Otherwise, we would have missed you. Well, you know what? Hopefully I wasn't too late, but I can always count on you guys. You guys hang in there. So thank you for that. I don't take that lightly, and apparently I need to figure out my hotspot. I'm just glad that we were all able to make it happen tonight. So AZ time is 6:54. What have I got? I've got 7:54, and I'm in Yuma. So yeah, I gotta figure this whole time thing out. It is not right. We're gonna give Cosmic Mermaid and Starman the last word of the night, and we will see you guys next week. Live life full time. Take care, guys. Bye bye. And my happy hour's empty.